let's speak about Workhorse, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. And woo, do we have some Workhorse news to speak about. So obviously there is the price action, and what we to an extent called came through. So we're going to speak about it. We're going to speak about yesterday's huge 16+% move and what I think is going to happen forwards. At this stage, I'm sure you're all aware of their most recent 6,320 vehicle order from Pride Group, and that has led to some bullish articles coming out in regards to the company. But there is one other thing I want to speak about as well. Now, I found out about this in my Discord initially, and apparently this is going around on stock tweets. But somebody by the name of John Yee went ahead and essentially said the contract winner for the USPS contract will be disclosed through the appropriate public channels from the USPS by the end of January. Now please understand, guys, we don't have confirmation of this yet, so I definitely would not take it as being 100% factual, but we will speak about it a little bit. But I think the most important thing to speak about now is the price action. Okay, what could happen next, because we are no stranger to big swings, where we should be looking towards as our next points of resistance and support, and what we can realistically expect to happen until the USPS contract is finally announced. So my friends, right before we do get into the video, we get to speaking about all of this juicy information. We try and figure out, is it going to be announced by the end of this month? Can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button for a juicy Workhorse video? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know how happy were you yesterday. I mean, I was watching that portfolio go up. My portfolio went up 9% yesterday. It was beautiful. And that wasn't even with any penny stocks or swing trades. That was just my long-term holds. And please, my friend, if you are indeed new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button and join the family of investors. We just broke past 70,000 members of the family. And on that note, the Discord family, baby, we just broke through 800 members. Let me tell you, we're eating in there all day, every day. Shout out to Robert in there, one of my mods. He hit the 6-figure club yesterday. Shout out to all the guys in the penny stock who made disgusting amounts of money yesterday. And shout out to all the long-term holders in there, baby. But if you want to join that community, my friends, it's the first link in the description. You get access to my buy and sell alerts. You get access to over 50 private channels. You join a community of over 800 investors. And at market close today, I'm doing a $1,000 giveaway. If you want 4 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. You sign up, deposit $100, and you get some free money. Who doesn't love free money? So obviously, guys, I think the first thing we should do is have a look at the price action. So I know we have a lot of loyal Workhorse viewers here, so I usually look at the 4-hour chart. Now, for a while, I've been saying if we break through about 2280 with momentum, I'm looking towards breaking past 26 and ultimately going towards all-time highs. First time we broke through that 2280 mark, look, there was no momentum whatsoever, so it didn't happen. We traded sideways and ultimately we came back down and nearly tested our next area of support. But look what happened this time, guys. This is what I mean by breaking through an area of resistance with momentum. We shot up through that 2280. On that 4-hour candle, we went all the way up to 2483. Now, there was a pullback later on in the day, but the volume was there and the momentum was there. And then the following day was even better. We went from a pretty much 2367 close all the way up to 2724 on one 4-hour candle, and we closed the day a little bit higher at about 2763. So when I speak about breaking through a point of resistance with momentum, this is what I'm referring to. Not this where you barely tap it and you trade around it, but this when you shoot up through it. And oftentimes with these breakouts, we see 2 really nice days. Now, that's not a guarantee. I mean, sometimes it'll be 1, sometimes it could be 3 or 4. But that's why I'm excited. We broke through the area of interest that I had set out. So again, to remind you guys, that was right around 26, okay? That's what I saw as a resistance. Then the next area I was looking at was about 2816, and we didn't quite make it there. So honestly, guys, I would be very happy if today we stay anywhere within this range. If we stay between 26 to 28, I will be very, very happy. Now, obviously, I prefer if we go to the moon. I prefer if we go to 30, if we go to 32 or make complete new all-time highs and hit 35. But after a run-up like this, you guys got to keep in mind, over the span of a week, we're up over 35%. If we can just keep it, if we can keep it and not give it all back over the next day or two, I'm going to be happy. So that's why my goal now is to stay above $26 a share, and I believe we can do so for multiple reasons. So I mean, the first one is obviously this, the new 6,320 vehicle order. They can start being rolled out, I believe, July of this year. It's a 6-year contract, so that is just nice, steady income for Workhorse that we are going to have for years and years to come now. We know we've gotten more orders as well from Pritchard in particular. I'm going to have a video coming with Ryan from Pritchard soon to speak about that, my friends. You know how we do on this channel. We get the information direct from the sources. And I've been saying for a while, I expect, and I mean really expect, that there is more going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of yet, okay? So if a piece of news like this coming out can literally move Workhorse 35-ish%, and we have more going on behind the scenes, it says good things. Now look, I don't like getting too speculative on this channel, and that is all this is right now. There is no confirmation from the USPS, okay? Anybody in the world could have written this email out. So somebody called Robert emailed somebody called John Yee. This originated on StockTwits, by the way. With respect to the USPS NGDV program, we can confirm that Workhorse remains a finalist. Please note that per the terms of the program, we are unable to comment or provide material updates other than what information is already in the public domain. At this time, we can only inform you that a decision will be made by the end of this month, January 2021. Now, the reason people are going crazy over this is because we believe it's going to be announced in the first quarter, the second fiscal quarter, which runs January through March. And to be honest, guys, I don't think most of us expected it to be announced in January. I think a lot of us expected it to be March, in all honesty. And I still think we would be fortunate if we get it in the first quarter of this year. That's why I'm not getting too excited about this right here. Again, anybody can fake an email. But it is the fact that we have this at the bottom. John Yee. One of my Discord members, Kelly, she's amazing, does so much DD into Workhorse and Lordstown Motors in particular. She's brought us so much juicy information. She went ahead and gave John Yee a message on LinkedIn, so we're waiting for a reply. If I get one, I will make a follow-up video. Now, the reason it could be real, could being the key word here, is because remember how we found out the USPS contract being delayed? It was essentially via a leak. It came from trucks.com. It didn't come from the USPS. So I think that's why a lot of people to an extent will believe this, but will take it with a pinch of salt. Me personally, I'm not taking it as factual at all. I did just want to share it with you guys though. So short term, I mean literally over the next day or two, that's what I want to see. I want to stay in these ranges of 26 to the low 28s. What I will say is that on pretty much any chart time frame, the RSI is looking to turn a little bit overbought and the MACD is very bullish, so a little pullback wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, off the back of a near 17% green day, that is never going to be surprising. So hopefully it can be slow and steady. Hopefully there isn't too many people swinging this right now. I think a lot of long-term investors have been loading up on this whole period of consolidation. But at the end of the day, this is Workhorse, my friends. And how many times have we seen them go up and come down? It's part of the journey with these guys. I know we all love in the short term when it's going up. I know it makes our portfolios look a lot greener. It fills us with a lot of confidence. But at the end of the day, my friends, until we find out about the USPS contract, let's not kid ourselves. Anything could happen. But I do genuinely believe that this big purchase order, the 6,300 vehicle order, should fill us with genuine long-term confidence. And I mean, I know I say it pretty much every Workhorse video, but they are so much more than a USPS contract. And I have been preaching this for months and months and months. Specifically when they started working with Hitachi. I really do think that was a turning point for this company. I mean, you do not work with a company like Hitachi unless you are going to deliver. It's that simple. And Hitachi has done well for us so far. I know Steve Schrader told me that it was predominantly Workhorse who got Pritchard on the team. I'm not sure how much of a role Hitachi played, if any, in getting this order from Pride Group. We do know that they're helping with inventory financing. Obviously, that's their primary job. Well, one of their primary jobs. But the point still stands, guys. We're so much more than the USPS contract, and we are seeing these fleets put in relatively large orders more frequently with Workhorse as of late. So just do remember that. So there's an Oppenheimer analyst, Colin Rush, and he says deliveries are expected to begin July 2021 with roughly 600 per year through 2022 to 2023, and then the last 5,000 between 2024 to 2026. And he says we're estimating they'll deliver nearly 12,000 2021 through 2024. Estimates total revenue from the deal to be $500 million from this deal alone. Coupled with the 500 vehicle order from Pritchard announced late 2020, we believe demand for Workhorse vehicles is significantly de-risked at present, and expect the company will be able to ink additional orders in the coming months. We also believe orders of this magnitude indicate Workhorse's financial performance is not dependent on a potential US Postal Service contract, although we expect the company to win at least a portion of that program. He took the words right out of my mouth. How long have we been saying this on the channel? The USPS contract is the biggest catalyst we could possibly ask for right now, but it's not necessary for Workhorse to be a successful long-term company and investment, my friends. We expect investors to now turn their focus to Workhorse's production ramp, which we expect to accelerate by the end of Q1 21. Now, this is also something we've been saying on a long time. Since my third interview, I think it was with Steve Schrader. We're putting Q4 behind us. I know we haven't even seen Q4 yet. I'm not too worried about it. I'm worried about Q1. Not worried about Q1, but that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I think is going to be a turnaround quarter for this company. Now, obviously, if the USPS contract gets announced before that, which it very, very well could. In fact, it should. It may not be as impactful, But if the USPS contract is to be further delayed, Q1 2020 is going to be very important. But anyway, my friends, that really is what I have to say. I think I've gotten all of my points across there. I am very, very happy with how the company's performing. I'm very happy to be a long-term investor here. What we said price action-wise came through. It took a little bit longer than we were hoping for, but I don't mind a healthy period of consolidation for the horse. Because what this essentially has done for us is it's brought, you know, our support from just below $15 a share, all the way up to just above $19 a share. So to an extent, it has de-risked us. Now, of course, that doesn't mean they can't go below $19 a share. Of course they can, it's Workhorse. But we're looking very good right now, and I think it would take some really bad news to move these guys terribly in the wrong direction. And I do think there is a lot more investor confidence in general right now, so I think we could see more reversals if there is to be a big sell-off. I think there will be more buying pressure at cheaper prices. But anyway, guys, if you watch this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I appreciate you from here, from the bottom of my heart. Your support genuinely means the world to me. If you did enjoy the video, could I please ask you to hit that like button, drop me that comment down below, and please, my friend, subscribe if you're new around here. And again, if you are interested in joining that private Discord group, as the first link in the description, my friend, access to over 50 private channels, a community of 800 investors who all support each other and make money together, and a $1,000 giveaway happening tonight at market close. If you want those free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace.